Good morning. It's now 6:30 in the morning of Saturday the 19th of May. I'm Andy and this is my allotment. It's been lovely weather for the last week. We've absolutely had blue skies every day. I'll show you again. Look at that cracking blue sky. We've had that every day this week. We haven't had rain for ages, which is good and bad. But the weeds are growing wild. I mean, look at the state of this lot. This is on my task list to do this week, to get this lot out, this weekend rather. Also, you notice the bed at the back, that was full of Kalbach. And as you can see, I've been digging away at that, getting it down. Eventually I'm going to take it all out, down about 2 or 3 inches down, top it up with topsoil from the stuff I've got there, which has been riddled from the compost last year. And then this is going to have squashes and pumpkins in it, as is this bed here, which is also full of Kalbach and also full of rubbish and weeds and everything. The good thing is that these weeds are all loosely rooted, so they'll all come out quite easily. But just gotta get on and do it. Fruit bushes are doing really well. I'll just show you the black currants. As you can see, loads and loads of black currants coming on there. Looking really good stuff, that. So hopefully I'll have a good harvest this year, and I'm going to get some netting to net all this, because last year I got the red currants and then the black currants and the gooseberries were taken by the birds. Absolutely nothing left. Purple sprouting coming to an end. Last few straggly bits on there which will be chopped off later on today. Might get another cut, probably not, don't think so. Garlic and onions at the back there, coming up nicely. And as you can see between them there's rows of carrots. I've got 5 rows of carrots in there. All that at the back is going to come out to be weeded as well. Get that all sorted out. Let's see, strawberries doing absolutely fantastically well. I mean, look at the state of these. All these are doing wonderfully. I mean, at the top they are a little behind. That's because they're all new plants and they were completely swamped by weeds. So I've had to start again with them up there, to be honest. But these down here are doing fantastic. Now this framework was used last year to hold up the netting I had over the top of them. But as you can see already, the plants are going through this, so I need to lift it up even further. So what I'm going to do, all the vertical canes are going to be lifted even further. I'm going to put some 4-foot canes underneath them, simply strap the existing ones to it, replace the bits that are broken over the winter with some more strapping, etc. And then simply lift the whole thing up. So it's going to be standing up about 3 foot off the ground. So that should give me plenty of space to get in there and clear things. So hopefully we should be fine. My strawberries, which are surplus, if you like, I've got plenty of those there. I've got them promised to people, so they're going to be going shortly. As are the raspberries, which are down that side. The rhubarb's doing really well. We've had 3 pickings of rhubarb so far this year, which is 3 more than I got last year. Doing okay. Plants at the far side, slower to go than these at this end. These at this end doing really well. But all 6 plants are going, and there's a little tiny one in the middle there, which I thought had died, but it's not, it's come back. Got some fruit trees down here. Lots of flowers on the apples. Got 2 apples here. Oh, they're all in pots, great big pots like this. As you can see, we have flowers on the apples, and hopefully that should do very nicely for us. More apples there, you can see lots coming on, so we should have some apples on there. The pear yet again has done nothing, not even flowers this year. Last year at least I got flowers but didn't get any fruit. This year I've not even had flowers, so I really don't know what I'm going to do with that. But well, we will see. The decision may have to come to get rid of the tree, or simply plant it in the orchard and leave it. I don't know yet. These are red currants in a bucket of water, and I'm getting fruit on them, which is amazing. But again, they're going to be donated to various people because I've got far too many. Now, what I've been doing for the last couple of days is clearing weeds and getting ready for planting out the sweet corn. These beds, especially that one over there, if you remember, was knee deep in weeds until yesterday. So I spent a lot of time down here last night clearing this out. There's a layer of manure under there, then a layer of compost on top of it. And the idea is I'm going to burn holes through this plastic. I've got a device which I'll try and show you later on as I'm using it, which is basically just a bean tin attached to the end of a stick. I heat the bean tin up, I press it into the fabric, which burns a nice neat hole through it. So if you ever try to cut this woven fabric stuff, it's fantastic stuff for keeping weeds out, but you cut it, it does half go a mess. It gets frayed, it gets horrible edges, and it's not good at all. So the idea is that it will stop it fraying, and it will stop the weeds coming through, and hopefully be a lot better than it has been before. Right, so last time we saw it, all this side was covered in weeds. I've been down on my hands and knees and cut it all back, ripped it all out, and really gone to town on it, done a good job on it. So hopefully that will do fine. We have got a lot of work to do still on other areas of the plot. I'll just show you inside the greenhouse here. I'll show you what we've got in here. Herbs and some tumbling tomatoes I bought last weekend. Yes, I bought them because my tomatoes aren't going to get anywhere near that size, because I started them off much later than they do at the garden centres. And also, I didn't have any tumbling toms, so I wanted some, so I've got them there. Sweet corn doing really well. These are virtually ready for coming out now. So these are going to be planted out this week. Some more there and some more over there. I've got about 85 plants altogether, I think. Butternut squash at the back around the corner there. Now you can see that near the potatoes. Pumpkins on this side. We've got 2 Atlantic Giants coming through and 2 Cinderellas, but nothing of the Rouge Au Petras, which is a French variety, but nothing coming up on there. Courgettes, I've got 5 courgettes coming through. Lots of tomatoes, different varieties there. Got some peppers over there. In here, lots of herbs at the back, doing quite well. And down there, oh right, so that's new. I've got some swede coming through on the left hand side of that tray. All the rest of it are all the brassicas which got frazzled. I think they're all going to go, to be honest, but I'll give them a chance. And then last night I planted up some parsnips inside toilet roll middles. There's 23 of them there. Didn't quite have enough parsnips to do 24, but anyway. Oh yes, we've got some new arrivals. Last weekend we went up to a place which is about an hour's drive from here called Pear Tree Poultry, and got ourselves some new girls. So at the moment they're inside the other coop. Let's see if I can get down low enough to show you. We've got a black rock, we've got a white Sussex, which are the 2 out at the moment. We also have a black and white one, which is a speckledy, but she's not out yet. We're keeping them in the coop temporarily until they get used to the others. They're all very immature chickens that we've got this time, so they're no real threat to these. There's a bit of argy-bargy, a bit of shoving there's been, because we have let them out yesterday to mingle, but wasn't particularly successful. There was a lot of shoving, a lot of argy-bargy, as I said, but nothing major, you know. They'll survive, they'll do fine. Yeah. Oh yes, potatoes. This is the experiment I did where I put the potatoes in the bottom of the pot, topped it up completely with compost and left it, and it looks like they're all coming through. I think we know, looking at it, which is the one that our Jack put too many potatoes in. We had enough potatoes for 7 buckets, but when we started filling them up we realised that we ran out of potatoes by the time we got to 6, so it was double potatoes in one. That one's got loads of sprouts coming through, so I'm guessing that's it. Still got quite a few leeks in the ground. They're going to come out over the next couple of days because they're all starting to go to seed. Now, if you've not seen them go to seed before, this is a seed head. Okay, it's a solid stem going all the way down. If you leave that, that will become a flower, and that stem will become solid all the way down to the bottom, and you won't be able to eat the leek. If, however, you chop it off at this stage, it stops it from developing, and you can still have the leeks as long as you get them out fairly quickly. However, we've probably got about 60 leeks in here, so I've got work cut out for me. We'll see. I'll do it. Anyway, from a lovely, lovely Manchester morning on my allotment, thank you for watching. We appreciate all the comments, all the likes. If you've got allotments by yourselves, send me a picture, show me what you're doing. You know, if you've got a video channel, tell me the link and I'll go and have a look at you. I watch a lot of them already. It's just interesting to see what other people are doing, and you can pinch ideas. You know, we're all in this together. Let's help each other out. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you later. I might even tag something on the end of this where I show you where I'm burning through with the my patented can on a stick device to show you how the holes are made for the sweet corn and any other plants you want to plant through that way. But I might show you that later. Anyway, from a lovely, lovely sunny Manchester morning, bye for now.